like how we have these APIs. So after getting the session token, now this is the current token which I have generated. I want to get the vertical. Now to get the vertical, I have to fill in the secret token and the parent name. Now this is the main parent names like 5 or 6 which will be given you in the API documentation, like lifestyle, then we have clothing, then we have electronics, then toys, and so on. So what I'll do is I'll get the details for lifestyle. So I get the parent name is lifestyle, and then the URL as I have given. Like you can give content type application slash JSON to get the detail in a JSON format, or else you can just omit it like that. So what I've done is this is the Ajax request, if you can see, and now I'll open the script. Fine. So this is basically the get vertical, and this is the attributes which we'll be using afterwards. I have already opened it, so that's it. Now what I do, just like previous, I did an inspect element. Now if you see there is nothing in the network, I'll clear everything, and then I click on check. So this is basically a basic HTML which I have designed. By clicking on the check button, it fires the Ajax call. Now, yeah, so here is the response which I get. Now, if you see, like I get a lot of verticals which are under lifestyle, like t-shirts, saris, capri. So you need to note down both the category ID and the name, because this is based on which we will proceed further to get the details about it. Now, what we can do is like we can just make some error over here and check it again. So fine, I'll clear the screen again and I'll click on check. Now if you see, you're getting a wrong 500 internal server error because I gave a wrong vertical. I'll give a blank one also to check. It should show some error, like we'll give the details of the errors, but it will throw some error. Fine. Now whenever I give a wrong request, it's throwing some error. Fine. So I'll again make it correct and check. No, just a sec. Yeah, so now I got the response again. Fine. So you just comment out the application slash JSON at this point of time. We can move it to JSON format when we need. Anyway, so this is the first part where we get the verticals. Now, if you make it an error, it will actually throw a proper error. Like, let me just check. It should show like category doesn't match or exist or something like that. Yeah, category does not exist, right? So let's again check it out. And yes, so here are all the sheets. So what I'll do is like let me fetch for one of those verticals the attributes like which need to be filled in to add a product. Let's say we select watch, that is 228, right? Okay, so I'll again open the get attributes.html. Now if you see, like here I have given the secret token, then the category IDs, that is 228 which we got from the previous call, and the category name, that is watch. Fine, and then I again give a call to api.whichone.com, like the API URL will be providing. Then the type is post, and don't use content type applications slash in, like we will you can use normal post to get this thing. Fine. So I have already opened that page, and what I'll do is I'll again do inspect element, and I'll try to get all the attributes of this. So we'll go to network again and click on check. Okay, so it got fired. Now if you see, like we are getting three types, like you can see the response also, it will be more of a raw format, and if you see it in the preview, this is how we are getting now. There are some fixed formats, right? So these are the fixed things: image URL, Incoterms, currency, master pattern dimensions, and all those things. Then we have something called mandatory: brand, dial color, style color, strap, type, occasion, ideal for, and so many things. And some good to have or non-mandatory fields, which if you give is good, or else like still without also like we'll accept it. But this will make your listing very enhanced and very searchable. We'll add filters to it and all those things. For example, you have series, novelty features, dwell time, wall time, etc. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hey, is Spotify maintaining